Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and I have been trying to build a deck around this card for a little bit, and I've come up with like a few different iterations and I'm pretty happy with the one we've got right here. So Cosmos Elixir is one of the cards. I know there's still a lot of other cards that haven't played in Kaldheim, and I like to just go through a bunch of ones, whatever one strikes my fancy I like to play right then. I realize there's a few different kinds of Magic players out there, or like deck builders. How about that? There are the brewers, I guess there's like Jank Lords first. Jank Lords first, that is like anything janky they see they got to do. I fit a little bit into that realm. I would put myself more into the brewers realm, which is next, where I say like it's all about just kind of like trying to come up with a way to make something kind of janky work out. Like come with the idea, and then you have to make that idea work. That's everywhere I feel like I fit into. And then I think after the brewers, there's people that are like fine tuned. They take good ideas, and then they fine tune those deck into really good stuff. And there's people that are crazy competitive, which usually just like net deck, and then fine tune it to how they play perfectly after doing like 3,000 games with a deck. That's not my style. I definitely don't like that. I'm definitely more of a brewer. I like just taking a concept and trying to put it into a deck that can play and win games and get the concept to work. And so I do think that we can do that here with Cosmos Elixir. And so basically the idea is Teferi's Tutelage is kind of our win con with Cosmos Elixir, as well as just drawing cards. We have win cons outside of that, you know, Coma, Yorions, whatever else in this deck. But basically we're playing a control deck with a little bit of ramp so that we can make sure that we can hit, you know, it's hard to play Cosmos Elixirs or too many of these without having mana to also be interacting with how crazy the crazy aggro everything is in this format right now. It's just a really aggressive format, or you're the exact opposite and everyone's playing like crazy value with tons of removal. And so it's a kind of hard meta right now to fit into, but we're going to try to do this kind of like slower janky combo within it a little bit. So basically Cosmos Elixir, 4 mana at the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise you gain 2 life. And so just at the end step, you're either gaining life or you're drawing a card, and this just having this effect on board it's a little bit expensive to have that effect, but the effect is really powerful. I actually really like it, and having multiples of this effect, it becomes even more and more powerful, where, you know, if you do have ways to control your life total and things like that, this is good for us. Otherwise you're gaining life, and I wanted to try to get to a point where we are either gaining 8 life, you know, every turn, or drawing 4 cards, or, you know, if we gain 3 or 6 life and we get up to 20 or above that, then all of a sudden then we're going to start drawing cards. Well, basically Mirror Maid lets us do that because we have the ability now to copy the Cosmos Elixir. There's other cards that do this as well. I think there might even been a new one that came from Kaldheim as well. But basically, we wanted ways that we can copy Cosmos Elixir, as well as a bunch of other stuff that we're playing with Yorion, where Yorion just works with a blink effect. We have that kind of a thing we can do. It works well with Teferi's Tutelage to bounce it, draw more cards. We already have some other things that are blinking, doing stuff like that. So basically, Mirror Maid is that extra copy of Cosmos Elixir, or our Omen of the Sea, our Birth of Meletis if we needed, our extra Glass Casket, our extra Elspeth Conquers Death, you know, whatever we need it to be. And so Mirror Maid is kind of the other card this deck is built around, where we have a bunch of pieces that work really well with Mirror Maid. We have a lot of different enchantments that we can throw this onto, so it's just a copy of whatever thing we need at the time, or whatever's on the board at the time. But having multiple copies of this becomes really powerful. And I think that's where this becomes extra powerful, is if you have, you know, 4 of them or 3 or 4 of them out in the battlefield, either gaining 6 life a turn or drawing 3 cards is busted. It's really, really good at the end step. And so we do have ways to kind of control our life total a little bit with Birth of Meletis, Omen of the Sun. Otherwise, it basically is Cosmos Elixir as our main life gain stuff. We have Gilded Goose as well. And so that's the basic idea of this deck. On the top end, we needed some ways to finish stuff out. Yeah, I know Ugin's in the deck. Guys, you got to have Ugin sometimes to close out against certain games, you know? So if we're playing a deck that ramps, I think it is worth having at least a 1-of in there. Koma's the other new favorite, though, for me, of just like something that does awesome stuff. Koma's good. Koma's really, really good. I've been a huge fan of this card. It's been really, really powerful in general. And so Koma is kind of our main top end card that we have to be playing out different things, have a finisher. And other than that, we're going to try milling people out with Teferi's Tutelage. So I think that between all of that, we can make it work out. I mean, Teferi's Tutelage, even with just being able to, you know, Mirror Maid put onto Tori's tutelage and have multiple copies of this. That's also really powerful. And so that's the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this deck actually works for us. I'm probably going to take it into free play first and then maybe bring it into ranked as I feel like it needs to. So we'll see how it goes and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, up against Hurga, bringing on Hurga. And we'll keep this. We got the Goosey. We have Omen on turn 2. Get some card draw. Hopefully just get up to Cosmos Elixir. I mean, especially in the early game, I wouldn't mind getting this out on turn 3. And then turn 4 playing another one. That's not a bad way to go about things. Especially when we're on the play. Let's go ahead and get this out. Fast turn. Definitely don't want our Goose to die. Are they stuck on lands? Or are they just waiting to see what else we can play out? Like, oh, all right. Yeah, we have a response. Cheville. Well, in response, I will Omen of the Sea. All right, Omen of the Hunt is nice. We do want ramp. We do want lands. Do we need as much ramp at the moment, or is there other stuff we can go for? Cosmos Elixir can be pretty nice here for us, too. We don't have any interaction, like at all. And we can kind of play with what we've got. Let's go ahead and put Bolt to the bottom. We are pretty much guaranteed to draw a card on this next step. Okay. Now I think we Glass Casket instead. Or do we just go for the Cosmos? We came to play Cosmos Elixir. We're going to do it, all right? We can Glass Casket another time. So it has to be greater than your starting life total. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was... Okay, how was it? So yeah, greater than your starting life total. So over 20... We have to be 21 or higher to start drawing cards. I'm guessing this is going to be the poison counter deck with Finn. And so as long as we can take care of Finn, we're going to be in okay shape. Valky takes our Yorion. That's annoying. We have Glass Casket to take it back. Although I might just want to get the Cheville anyway. Down to 21. All right, we have another Cosmos Elixir as well. Okay, that's also good. All right, let's go. All right, so we have board wipe. We're gonna Glass Casket. Not sure what I'm hitting here. Bringing Yorion back to hand is nice. I don't want them to draw cards though, so let's actually just go ahead and hit the Cheville. And then we're gonna play this on white as well. Foretell the Doomscar. So we can guarantee play it on the next turn if we need to. No attacks past the turn. Draw a card. Yes. I wouldn't mind finding more lands. That would be nice. And we'll probably just chump block with this Gilded Goose. Keep our life total high so we can draw more cards. Doesn't have Menace, right? Yeah, so we chump block. Fetid Imp. And Blight Blade. All right, so it is definitely the Death Touch deck. Can we draw a card to hit a land first? If they have a Finn, this is really bad. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Doomscar. I think they missed a land drop again there as well. All right, Yorion back to hand. Draw a card at the end step. Where are the lands? I know we put some to the bottom earlier, but wouldn't mind it. You know, Yorion actually would be pretty good here too. Nighthawk Scavenger. Alrighty. I might just chump with Gilded Goose, play out another Cosmos Elixir. Or do I go ahead and let them have the Cheville and we take the Nighthawk Scavenger with like Yorion? Let's go Gilded Goose. Let's get another Cosmos Elixir. Because this is the whole idea, is get multiple of these out on the battlefield is really good, right? So let's just go ahead and draw 3 cards a turn. Why not? All right, now we're finding lands. Sweet. Now we have Elsa Conqueror's Death for the Nighthawk Scavenger. Sweet. Okay, I like this a lot. This is fun. Yeah. There's a Finn. All right. Do we care about the poison counters here? Ram through. That's annoying. Down to 18. 2 poison counters. I'm not as worried about that just yet. So I think what we do is we will play out ECD first, because we want to be able to use this again in case they play anything else out with Yorion. They know we have Yorion in hand, but that's so good. Yeah. We can bounce the Glass Casket to hit Finn later. I'm just hoping they don't have enough hasty stuff. Like, Questing Beast is the only thing I can think of that would be able to do anything there. Get another green source out. Failed passage to the bottom. Gain life with one of them. Gain life with both because we weren't over our starting life total. Back up to 22. Nighthawk Scavenger. All right, this is about as good as it gets, right? And we got a Glass Casket. All we could have be better here is another land to play all this out. But this will work. This will work. Okay, Yorion. All right, Omen, which you can potentially still find a land. I guess I should have held up. We only had white sources anyway. All right, do we go Glass Casket as well? Just hit the Finn. It stops them from, like, I don't think we care about our life total as much, but letting them have card drop might be worse here. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit it. We have the other Glass Casket later. Yeah, we can't play a land yet. Yeah, that's right. It's all in the end step. That goes to the bottom. All right, ECD hits there. We hit Finn here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we found the first tutelage and a mirror maid off the top. Yes! Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we're drawing a bunch of cards. Oh, dude. This feels solid. So I think what we do is we actually double up on Teferi's tutelage. Do we have enough mana for that? Yes, we do. We have another Glass Casket. We have another Yorion we can play as well. Let's not let them draw cards. Okay, take it. Go to 6. I mean, we're getting to dangerous territory here for sure. Got to be careful. Okay, so we need to hold up Omen of the Sun, I think, as well. So let's go ahead and... How much can we hold up here? Not too much. Okay, we have enough mana to play out Teferi's Tutelage, Mirror Maid, and Glass Casket. Let's draw first. ECD. We also get a Goose on the next turn with ECD. I'm not sure if we need too many of these. Let's drop Omen or Goose. Let's drop Goose. Mill for a bit. Mirror Maid. I guess we just hold up the control, right? So let's actually just Mirror Maid the Glass Casket. Take Finn. Yeah, let's just go full control mode. We already have enough green, I think, for our deck. So then we just Glass Casket again. Hit the Chevelle. There you go. No attacks. We don't care to win that way. We just need to keep our life total or our poison counters low. We will block a Questing Beast if it comes to swinging. Maybe. If there's a Finn. Yeah, and that's the combo. This is basically like, this is the board state we envisioned. 2 Cosmos Elixirs. Teferi's Tutelage. Good stuff, you know? Dude, they've hit so many Finns. Like, that's one of the biggest downsides of this deck, is that you shouldn't be able to find this that often. But oh no, they find it every time. All right, Guilty Goosey. With a counter on it. We can kind of get them with Omen of the Sun here as well. All right, let's go ahead and ECD. Hit another Nighthawk Scavenger. And I think we just passed the turn. Yeah, pass the turn. Hold up Yorion so I can block Questing Beast. Mill a little bit more. Draw a card. Mill a little bit more. Yeah, this is the cool thing, is that now we just play Magic, and this engine is just going off for us. You know, it's like, all right, cool. We don't care anymore about that. You know, you can kind of do that with Teferi's Tutelage anyway, but like, we're still drawing all the cards, and doing all the things. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Swings in. We Omen of the Sun. All of them block Finn. And we get to play out Yorion again on the next turn. Yes. There we go. All right. Opponent scoops it up. That is exactly how we drew it up, guys. I'm not sure how consistent it is. We'll take it in a ranked in a little bit. I'm going to play like maybe 1 or 2 more games in free play first, just to feel the deck out, see how it is. But I like it. I like it. All right, I'm against Saburo. And Goosey into Teferi's Tutelage, into Mirror Maid or whatever. Like, I think getting Teferi's Tutelage out right away is actually pretty nice. Just to start getting some disruption out if we need to. We do lose out on some of our... Yeah, that's still the best play. All right. Go, Goosey, go. Pass the turn. Hopefully we can find a better land. We need to know what kind of interaction we need here. So I'm tempted to hold off on this so that I can actually have double white mana. If we're up against a red deck that's really intense, it might be nice, but we'll play it out naturally. All right, so Teferi's Tutelage, playing it out there. Draw a card. Blue source would be nice. That's not bad. Let's drop, I guess, a Temple of Plenty, right? It's our only white source here. All right, we'll drop the Mirror Maid. It's the extra of everything we're doing, but it's exactly what we want to be doing, you know? we do need ramp and good things. All right, yeah, this is going to be a little bit aggressive. This can be scary. All right, play out Forest. Pass turn. All right, Runeforge Champion. All right, board wipe, please. Pretty please. What colors are they in? Is it just Boros? No, they're on green as well. Rune of Speed. It costs 1 less. Nice. Dude, I totally missed that. Just being able to play him out for free. Ridiculous. How have I not done this yet? I don't even know what I was thinking at. Aura spells cost 1 less to cast. Yeah. You can play all of your runes on turn 3, basically. Really good. All right, I guess just swing in. Let's go ahead and get Omen of the Hunt. Grab a white source. Yeah, a little bit worried about just like dying, you know? We'll say no blocks though. I think we do potentially just want some extra ramp. They can just have a tramply one here soon too though. All right, how much mana do we actually need? Is this a turn for like Omen of the Sun or Cosmos Elixir? It does just gain us life, slows the game down a little bit. This does as well and gives us blockers. I mean, I guess we came to play this, right? So we're doing it. We're doing it. The one side of it is I could have gone for Omen of the Sun and like made a food token with Gilded Goose to gain a bit more life. Kazuma. Again, it's just not doing anything necessarily. Yeah, I think we hold off. We need a board wipe, so we're going to be digging for that. Next turn is probably just Yorion to hand and Omen of the Sun. Rune of Flight. That makes this a little bit harder to block. They finally found a green source. Not that they need it. That's fun. That is really fun. Bergie. Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's up now. I think we wait till it's bigger, but if they have trample, then I guess we don't wait for that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and block now. Down to 17. Still no board wipe. Good to know. All right, Fabled Passage. Crack it, grab a blue source. Yorion to hand. Pass the turn. Hover over it, just act like, oh, I didn't know I had something to do right there. Although scrying honestly might be our best play. We can at least gain some life with Omen of the Sun. Slow down Bergie a bit. Although, yeah, we'll see how bad this gets. Showdown of the Scalds I like as well with this. Yeah, Rune of the Forge. Goes and grabs the Trampley one. Or another Rune of Haste, actually. And just hits for 1.5 million. So good. This is, like, terrifying. This is definitely in the realm of jank still. But it's some pretty dang good jank. Yeah, with the ramp here, with Bergie. I like the Showdown of the Scalds as well, so that you can get a bunch more cards, play more of them out. Yeah, it's good. Plains. Valkut Awakening. Yeah, draws, tries to find more of them. I don't know if they have a way to actually like just straight up win the game on one turn though. Like that's the biggest issue with runes is like none of them were that powerful. It gives you a lot of advantage, but if I ever do find a board wipe, you're just dead, right? So I think that's probably what we do. We probably just need to sack and scry. All that glitters. Okay, now we're in lots of trouble. I guess there it is. If they find an all that glitters, then bad things happen. All right, well, not completely dead. Close. We actually go to 1 here anyway, but we do need a chump block here now. Down to 9. Elspeth Conquers Death is a pretty big play too. Does that actually keep us alive though? I think it's better than a Yorion. Right now we're only going to we're going to 1 with what's on board. They're not going to have any other way to pump here. That's clearly what's going to happen. All right, we got the Cosmos Elixir going for us as well. So there we go. Looking for a champion. Yeah, and that's game, right? They have exactly 11 with Rune of Haste. I guess it depends on how many. Oh, they can grab from the graveyard as well. Yeah, okay, good game. You got us. We're done here. We're done here. Super fun deck. They were going crazy with it. Yeah. Yep. Fun stuff. I've already played this card so many times that I'm probably not going to come back around to this anytime soon, but I'm glad we got to see it and they played out most of the deck, right? So that was fun. All right, up against Sandy Bars, and we get to grab some white mana with the Fate Passage into Birth of Meletis, and then the rest of the hand actually looks pretty sweet, so we're going to keep it. Definitely would be dead. Fabled Passage, I'd be lost without you. All right, pass the turn. All right, make sure I actually get white mana with this. With Yorion decks, there's always so many lands that I have misclicked before. All right. And Birth of Meletis. Snow-covered stuff. Grab Plains to hand. Pass the turn. Elvish Warmaster. That, I think we just Glass Casket. Yep. All right, so Golgari most likely. Shenanigans happening here. All right, opponent scoops it up. Sweet. We get their quick win there. And this is probably the time when it's now it is time to go into ranked and kind of be playing this out against a little bit better decks, because that's probably the quick scoop of like, all right, you got everything. We're done. Where people in ranked play those out a little bit more. Dude, we're up against Genghis Carnage. I like that name. Yeah, we'll keep this. And I think we go Temple of Enlightenment first. If we can find a land with this or Omen of the Sea, that'd be great. I don't think we want a Teferi's Tutelage right away. We want just more interaction, more control. Although I guess against a Yorion deck. Yeah, that's probably not our best way to win. It's probably getting up to Coma. Coma's not bad. Yeah, we need to find another land. Pass the turn. Okay, Omen of the Sea. A lot of Elsa's Conqueror's Deaths. That is good in this matchup, but I think we just want the land here to try to curve out a little bit better. We get to shuffle everything back in with Fable Passage soon anyway, so I don't feel as bad about just like putting these to the bottom. All right, there's the land. Nice. Are we actually going to use it? All right, so Gilded Goosey. Birth of Meletis. Grab a Plains to hand. We definitely need double blue sources for Mirror Maid. Yeah, we'll see. Elsa's Nightmare. Alrighty then. This has blue mana in it as well, so like 4 color. Awesome. Let's... The cool thing about Mirror Maid 2 is that when it's bounced, it can come back as a copy of anything else that's still on the battlefield. So we're going to go ahead and just Mirror Maid onto Omen of the Sea here. We already have our lands, so we're good there. Man, Teferi's Tutelage seems so bad against another Yorion deck. But I guess it's a thing that we can do, right? I don't know how we actually win with that. Sure, we're gonna go ahead and keep it. Why not? It's what we came to do. This is definitely the hardest matchup for it. Take the Teferi's Tutelage. I dare ya. That's another reason maybe to play it out. Why not? I totally forgot about Elsa's Nightmare there. I'm not that sad to see it go. We don't have like the combo to get tons and tons of cards going. Although we can build a big board state, but I'm assuming they're playing Doom Foretold, which makes it a lot harder to make that happen. They do know about our Coma now. They already know all of our cards in hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack Fable Passage. We don't necessarily want to thin our deck too much here, but go grab Forest. We're going to foretell the Doomscar. Do we want to just bring Yorion to hand right now? Or play the Omen of the Hunt? I guess it's... You know, let's bring Yorion to hand. The Omen of the Seas are still pretty nice as well. Okay, Omen of the Sea of their own. Exiles the graveyard. Cool. I mean, ramping up into Coma probably would have been better. Ooh. What does Mirror Maid say? Of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. So we can actually copy this if we want to. Beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another enchantment. If you do, search your library for a card with converted cost equal to 1 plus that. Interesting stuff. I can Doomscar and Omen of the Hunt here. And that gives us something else to be playing. We get at least a token out. We get a bit more ramp with the Yorion. Let's do that and It gets us to Coma quicker, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So yeah, let's go ahead and just Doomscar here. All right, pass the turn. We're wasting a Doomscar that could hit on the Yorion. They don't have an enchantment at the moment to sacrifice. It's at the beginning of the end step. That is annoying. That's annoying as well. All right, well, either way, we're going to play Omen of the Hunt. Guess I should wait to see if they have something else. I'm hoping they target the Omen of the Hunt instead. They know we have Coma, so we already have it online anyway. Yeah, I should have held that back. Blue source. All right, takes the mirror. But we wanted we wanted to do it. Oh man. All right, well, we Coma. We'll swing in and trade off for a 3/3. Why not? Down to 18. Create a Serpent. If we can get this to resolve. All right, now less chance of this actually dying. Else with Conqueror's Death would be annoying, especially because we couldn't play the other one out right away. Let's use Thirst. All right, activate. Coma gets indestructible. Sacrifice a Serpent. Yep, it's pretty good. I like it. All right, Mirror Maid onto Incarnation. During end step, you may sacrifice another enchantment. If you do, search your library for a creature card with Chromatic Husk. Actually, wait a minute. I misread that. That was a misplay. We don't have creature cards that really work with that like at all. So other than like a 4-mana one potentially. Yeah, so let's just go with this. Take action, grab a forest. We will swing in with these two. We'll Omen of the Hunt again and just get a lot of ramp out on the board. That's not a bad thing either. Down to 16. Board wipe coming. We'll see. I already have one Serpent, so they can't do stuff at instant speed now. Coma's so good. I'm a huge fan of this card. Also Conqueror's Death. All right, that is the annoying thing that could happen. So I think what we do is we actually activate this, and it's activated abilities can't back to this turn. This triggered abilities still work. Darn it! I was thinking I could turn off the enigmatic thing, whatever, over there. All right. Well, let's just get in for as much damage as we can. All right, they do sack it. That gives us a chance to play another Coma. Fights there, that's fine. There's Tutelage. Don't have enough to play both out. I can play Tutelage Yorion. I'm so worried about them just having another one, if they're just willing to sacrifice it like that. All right, pass the turn. Make another one. Yeah. We do have to start attacking in at some point to make this actually work well for us. Eliminates. All right, in response. Tap him down. Now we can attack in for free. Skyclave Apparition. Cool. Targets nothing so that they don't have to get us another 3/3. That's fun. All right, sweet. Let's just go ahead and gain some life. We do need to keep our life total up for some other cards in our deck, so sure. Pass to my turn. Attack in. Blocks, that's cool. Down to 8. We get a 0/0. Teferi's Tutelage. Draw a card. Discard an island. And I think we hold off on the Orion. Like, an Ugin is definitely the worst thing that could happen. Although, yeah. Yeah, so we just pass the turn. If they go to combat, do I want to tap down Kokla again? I think so. It's very usually just still like, if they have an Ugin of some sort, at least it is a play for us. They're not scooping yet. So they have some sort of play. Board wipe is definitely can be good for them. That's also kind of why we're holding back the Yorion. Okay, eliminates. All right. They can get rid of a serpent for us, but we also stop their attacks. They should go to combat first and force that to happen. All right, they didn't have any other responses. All right, sweet. Game. Nice. Sweet. Not too shabby. All right, this is a fun deck. This is definitely fun. It's a kind of a different kind of lock than other stuff has. Although Koma's just good. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of that card in the coming years. Coming year, I guess. All right, up against Takigawa, and we have Goose. We have don't really have Omen of the Sun. See right away. We'll keep this. Speaker of the Heavens. We do have Omen of the Sea right away now. Yeah, good hand. Gilded Goose, pass the turn. Worst thing here would be a Luminarch Aspirant. I think the snow-covered version. What's good in white mana for snow? Not a whole lot. Most likely just trying to gain life. No tricks. Okay, cool. Speaker of Heaven's number dose. Oh, Doomscar. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In that case... Oh, can we actually do it? Yeah, we can do it with Gilded Goose. So... Foretell. No attacks past the turn. We can Temple of Plenty, a tap land, and a board wipe on turn 3 at the same time. That's a little bit ridiculous. And people were saying that this one isn't as good as other cards. Like that... This is really good. All right, we have to block Speaker of the Heaven. Well, you don't have to, but we're gonna. Hopefully you don't kill the Goosey. Okay, Goosey's alive. Got the Goosies. Are they boasting? What you doing there, sir? Do we want to fire this off right away? I think so. I mean, even just what's on the board with their life total right now, getting rid of 2 Speaker of the Heavens is really nice. All right. Yeah, they boast. They're basically doing that instead of playing something else. And we get another. Oh. All right, auto pay. Yeah, wipe the board. There's a Doomscar. Temple of Plenty. A tap land on the same turn. Man, that's so busted. Yeah, I think this is a good time for a Coma. Because we can play it out on the next turn, and then we can Doomscar if we need to, play Fabled Passage, which gets 2 counters onto it. Yeah, this is beautiful. All right, sorry, Cosima. Whoa. The sound effects got a little bit crazy there. I'm not sure if I have the sound effects up high enough for you guys. Let me turn that up just a smidge. But that was a... It was like thunder and a massive wave all at the same time. I guess that kind of is fitting. Swings in, take it down to 15. Yeah, I like Kazuma with the potential board wipe because it's like we don't have to do much here. Didn't gain life. Definitely take action, exiling that. All right, Fable Passage. So we take action to put the counter on it and keep it out there. Okay. Guess another... Okay, activate ability. Do I want to play Omen of the Sun or bring Yorion to hand? That's the question here. Grab an island. Take action. Let's hold on to both. Pass the turn. Yeah, feeling really good with where we're at. The Heliod can be a little bit terrifying. All right, attacking beforehand. Are they going to put... Give it lifelink. That's fine. It's cool. It's all good. Down to 13. What's the life total point that we don't really want to go below? Is that a land? Okay, Omen of the Sea. I think what we're looking for is like an Elspeth Conqueror's Death here. Just to put pressure where like we don't need the board wipe necessarily. We already have a land. 2 more lands would be nice with Kazuma. We could hold those up and just board wipe this turn. They only have 1 card left, right? So it can't be that amazing. Let's put both the bottom still. I still would rather have good stuff to play. Are we just board wiping the board on this turn now? Only 1 card left. We've seen them have tons of lands. They obviously have something they can do. Or is it just putting lifelink onto it again? It could be Glorious Protector, I guess. That would also be annoying. We're going to go and play this out mostly just for the life gain. We'll probably end up losing the creatures. Double Mirror Maid. Nice. All right, go to combat, swing in. I can foretell Doomscar, Mirror Maid onto Omen of the Sea, draw some cards, get a bigger Yorion hit. Where I can like play Doomscar and bring Yorion to hand on the same turn. All right, white mana. We're going to keep it out for now. Yeah, take action. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and Mirror Maid onto Omen of the Sea first. We can actually copy the Heliod if we want to. Let's do that. All right, well, let's have our own Heliod. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're actually not that far away from using that. With the other Mirror Maid as well. All right, let's go ahead and foretell this. That's going to be fun. All right. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Getting another Omen of the Sun could be fun too, but this does actually create some good stuff. We have lots of ways to gain life in our deck. And so that could just make something really big. It's not a bad plan. Skyclave Apparition. Doesn't take the Heliod. Really interesting. Swings in for 3. No, it's totally cracked. All right, gains life. Yep, up to 26. Not quite the 27 that they're needing. That's cool. That's fine. They don't have enough to gain life here, so we attack in first and then Doomscar. And I think it's just Yorion to hand here. Or we could go for Omen of the Hunt and bring Kansmina back after Doomscar. That's actually a really good play as well. All right, Doomscar. That's actually that's a pretty good way to go about things, right? Okay, Yorion could be really nice here, but I think what we do is we pass the turn, we Omen of the Hunt, grab a land, have Cosmina come back with how many counters here? Ah, okay. Yeah, with Omen of the Hunt, hit a land, we draw 3 cards, I think, and it's a like, what is it? It's like a 5 something, 5/7. That's not a bad play. Dude, I like this deck. Up against Amadeus. Omen of Sea into Kasama is not bad. We don't have any like interaction outside of that. So we're kind of banking on Omen of the Sea finding us good stuff for us, as well as Kazuma. And we just hope they're not crazy aggro. Otherwise, we go digging for Doomscar. All right, so gotta dig for Doomscar. Fourth land. Also kind of important. We'll keep that. We can scry more with Omen of the Sea. I think because also these might be blue sources for us. So this gives us another chance for white mana for Doomscar if we need it. Luminarch Aspirant. Yep, really aggro. Down to 18. Okay, on blue. Pass the turn. Hushbringer. Creatures entering. That's fine. Debating if this deck wants like a Brazen Bar or something. I don't think so. I mean, the whole point is that we have everything else that we can be doing. All right, Omen of the Sea. Doesn't swing with Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, both to the bottom. Gilded Goose can be a blocker. Which, 1 turn for blocks? No, we just need to find the Doomscar. Still might be the best play now. We get to scry. Like, Cosmo doesn't stop a whole lot. We can block Luminarch Aspirant. They start making angels. I think we just need to go digging. Goose gives us a chance to actually play Doomscar on the next turn. Nope, that's not it. Goose. Pass the turn. Right, we don't actually get the food token. But we got a blocker. Crap, we're in trouble. All Civilized Bounty. Swings in. I guess we block angels on the next turn, right? So take it now down to 10. Yeah, also Conquers Death does literally nothing for us. Kazuma can do maybe more than Teferi's Tutelage, because at least blocks the guys on the ground there. Cosmos Elixir gains us 2 life. Yeah, I think it's Kazuma. Put this on blue. No attacks, pass the turn. We have glass caskets as well in the deck. I don't think we've seen those very much at all yet in like this whole video. Glass casket would be nice. All Civilized Bounty does stop that though. So it all kind of comes down to stay alive. Stay alive, stay alive. And then dig into Doomscar. That's the dream. Yeah, so how do we stay alive? We might actually have to block with Kazuma as well. We're not going to be fast enough to have to draw anything with it. So block, block. Take 2 down to 8. ECD does nothing. Yeah, okay. We can at least like look to see if there was something on the way. How far away were we? Omen of the Sun. Yeah, now we find it. That at least would have helped us a bit, but all right, good game. You got us. That's gonna happen. Sometimes you just need Doomscar. Or Glass Casket. Alrighty then. We have Doomscar. We're up against a Yorion deck though, which means we probably want other things. Birth Melodists, we can hit some lands, but then we have no blue mana. With double Gilded Goose, though, we at least have plays. Hopefully we can find it along the way. There we go. That's something we can do. We'll probably play this out on turn 2. Play Gilded Goose, and Birth Melodists the turn after. That seems better. Alright. Foretells something. Potentially Doomscar. More lands. I mean, I don't hate it right now. Could just get up to Coma. We already saw that Coma works pretty well against other Yorion decks. So if they don't kill the Gilded Goosies, then it could be fine. Send the message. Pass the turn. So we have 5 mana next turn. 6. One more land gets us a 7, with which Birth of Melodists does that. It cultivates. Do we want to foretell at all? Nah. Yeah, we just play the stuff that's good. I mean, foretelling Doomscar, the whole point of that is so that you can play it on turn 3, turn 4 a little bit easier. Where I don't think that we care to do that right now. So yeah, pass the turn. Is this all the colors? No, it's still 4 colors so far. I guess 5 color with Yorion. Yorion comes to hand. Yeah, I think we're just on the game plan of get ourselves to this Doomscar, or to the Coma. We can okay, foretell 1. I don't think I care to bring Yorion to hand right now. I could foretell 2 of these. Or make food tokens. Yeah, let's do that. Pass the turn. Still no blue mana. Skyclave Apparition. That is annoying. Alright. We're still another turn now away from Coma. But we found the other land. We can still do it. Dreams can still come true. Yeah, nothing really to Mirror Maid unless we want to copy the wall. That's the awkward thing about Mirror Maid, is like it just not being a good card by itself means sometimes you just have nothing to play. And that's not good. Okay, pass the turn. Omen of the Sun. That's a good chance they're not going to be board wiping then, at least for the next turn or 2. Only thing we have to worry about is Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Elspeth's Nightmare. Okay, now them killing our Gilded Goose is getting a little bit annoying. Alright. Yeah, create a food token. Awkward. Awkward, awkward. I think now we Doomscar. Mirror Maid's gonna get taken. That's fine. Do we even care to Doomscar at this point? Not necessarily. It's just like the only thing that we can really do at the moment. Omen of the Sea. That's better. I could try to find a blue source. All right, let's do this main phase, actually. So I want an Ugin, but I don't want it taken away by Elspeth Conquers Death. So we actually keep it like that. All right, get a green source. Yeah, now we're not playing the Mermaid out, and that's fine. We're just gonna retell a Doomscar. Pass the turn. Yeah, Ugin again in this matchup should be really nice. If we can go Coma into Ugin, yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, he takes the Mermaid. But we could have copied a food token. Or an Omen. I guess I did forget we could copy one of their things too. I keep forgetting that it's any enchantment. So copying their Elspeth's Nightmare would have been nice. Hitting the Skyclave Apparition, exiling the graveyard. I guess. Yorion does not come out here. Not yet. Alright, block. Go ahead and activate, gain some life. They know our hands, so no reason to do it later. We haven't found a Cosmos thing in forever. All right, they know that we have the Serpent. They don't have blue mana, so we just play it. 2 blue. Yep, sure. Okay, Coma. He's a-coming. Thanks. Sacks. All right, that means no Heartless Act right now or anything like that. That's the biggest issue with Coma, is that it can die the turn it comes out with no Serpents. I really think Coma with Maskwood Nexus is a really big benefit to have other creatures that can be Serpents out. All right, now that we have a Serpent, much better shape. Okay, exiles our graveyard. That's fine. Fabled Passage. They have their own Ugin. Nice. All right, we have to hit land here. All right, let's hope that they don't trigger it right away.
Consider the consequences of your freedom.
Dude, okay, we can shut down Ugin all day long now. All right. So on the upkeep every turn, so we always just stop on their upkeep, tap down Ugin, it can never activate again, right? As long as Coma stays alive. Tapped land, a little bit annoying there. Let's go ahead and play out Yorion. Yeah, just link the Omen of the Sea. Attack in with Coma. We don't care about Ugin. Yeah, swing it face. That is the one cool thing about Coma, is that it does kind of beat Ugin. Okay, go to end step. ECD is fantastic. Is there a chance they have discard here? We kind of really need this to come to hand. All right. So let that resolve. Activate. Oh, I forgot Yorion's also a Serpent. So, okay, we do have a Serpent that we can use. That's nice. Last Casket. All right, activate. Gain indestructible until end of turn. All right, we'll see if they recognize the Orion as a serpent as well. I didn't recognize it, even though I mean it's makes sense. Now we'll see if they go for like a Blood Chief's Thirst or something like that. That's like most likely the chance. Wait, no, it is indestructible though. Okay, Yorion gets to blink it again. Cool. Okay, that's fine. All right, gets to hit the Omen of the Sea. Okay, let it resolve. This can't hit tokens. This one can. Okay, resolve, resolve. Do we actually Ugin now? Or do we go for like ECD as a bit more protection? Okay, pass to my turn. We can also just kill the Yorion with it. We still have answers right now for Ugin. Now let's go ahead and Elspeth Conquers Death. Which one's more threatening? I guess not the Ugin, right? Another Ugin is pretty terrible for us. If they could blink it again and keep getting more value, it is annoying. All right, swing, swing. Let's go ahead and swing this at Ugin just to kind of get that off of our mind. Stop on the upkeep. Make sure I do that. Okay, they jump again. Yep. Okay, now they can't kill Coma at least. They can kill Yorion and Elspeth Conquers Death. That's fine. Okay, pass the turn. Activate. Actually, wait a second. Resolve. And then activate. That way we at least have another Serpent out in the battlefield so that we can, in case they have some sort of instant speed removal. I wouldn't mind a Cosmos Elixir here. Extra card draw would be sweet. Definitely don't mind playing this Yorion potentially on the next turn. With a bit more protection. Binding the Old Gods. Gonna hit ECD, I'm guessing. Cool. Can you stop... Those activated abilities can't be activated. I keep forgetting. So yeah, it doesn't actually stop everything. But this does stop Planeswalkers. That's a big deal. Okay, another Skyclave Apparition. Just as a blocker. Okay. Alright. Get some more food. Kazuma. Alright, well, Ugin.
Perfection is a
Kill Apparition.
my flames burn beyond perception.
Swing here. We don't really care about Ugin anymore. Make sure I stop on the upkeep. And just try to close out this game. They only have 2 cards left in hand. They have potentially a Doomscar, which would be really bad. Yep. Okay, resolve. Dude, Coma's so good. Coma with Ugin, nigh unbeatable. If I dare say. What beats that? It's like exile all permanents, right? Undo inversion, like those ones even don't quite do it because it gets indestructible as well. Doomscar. All right, so indestructible till end of turn. Sack here. They don't have any other response. That's fine. All right, let's... Just to not have to worry about it, let's go ahead and start hitting down the Ugin a little bit.
Ghost fire.
Swing in.
My greatest creation.
Okay, down to 9. Teferi's Tutelage. Discard a Doomscar. Play Cosma. Actually, the Omen Kill might be nice. Just as a way to kind of keep threats on board, but that's fine. Pass the turn. Resolve. We still keep tapping this down because we don't want to lose our tokens in general. So lethal on the next turn unless they have answers. With Ugin and Coma as well. They found the Elspeth Conquers Death. Alright, cool. Alright, resolve. Okay. So not quite lethal now. Alright, alright. They can turn this around. Okay, pass to my turn. We actually decline now with Kazuma. Because we want to use that to kill Ugin. I want to make sure that this happens before I activate Ugin's ability. No responses? Alright, good. No response. I just want to make sure that Ugin was gone. Although now it comes back with Elspeth Conquers Death, right? Oh, dang it. I guess that's still fine. I think we just keep ticking up.
I will destroy.
Pass the turn. Yorion blinks Elspeth Conquers Death. They have a glass casket as well. But Omen of the Sun, I think, gets us there regardless. Oh no, we don't quite get there, do we? Darn it. Alright, I guess I was a little bit too greedy with some of my plays. Or not greedy enough, honestly, is more the issue here. Alright, Omen of the Sun. Cosmos Elixir.
Proceed in my stead, Planeswalker.
Alright, well. Swing in. Hit in for 2. Cosmos Elixir. Pass the turn. I should have played the land out. We have a lot of 3-drop things that we can play. Yeah, having them bring stuff back is going to be annoying. They had to play another blocker here for them to have a shot. Because we still have lethal. Omen of the Sun would do it. It's a lot of good things. Darn it. Yeah, that was... I got too greedy. I should have just used the Ugin's ability. I was hoping, like, they had basically had to have Yorion for the Elspeth Conquers Death or another Elspeth Conquers Death itself. Okay, pass to my turn. Draw a card. Goose. Not quite good enough. Scry. Let's see what's on top here. All right, we're in the game still. Yeah, so even now if they have Omen, we're still in the game. All right, blocks, blocks. We Doomscar. Kill the Orion. They get to bring back Ugin on the next turn, which gets rid of the Teferi's tutelage. Is that the only thing they really go for? Is it worth bringing out the Gilded Goose is the only thing I'm wondering here. Is it that bad to bring out later? Sure. I think I'd prefer for them to negative, so why not? They can also just plus up now and target Gilded Goose. This keeps our life total a little bit higher so we can use Cosmos Elixir more, draw more cards. Yeah, it keeps that. Has the extra thing. Yeah, so it ticks up. Resolve.
My flames burn.
Bind and Yield Gods. Hits the Cosmos Elixir, I'm guessing. We get to ECD, hit the Ugin. And that turns everything into our favor. It should. We are definitely missing the Binding Yield Gods here. It's a good Yorion right there. Okay, yeah, ECD and Doomscar. Time for us to turn the tables.
Then this is my fate.
Yeah, that's how it feels. Pass the turn. We have plenty of lands out there. I don't need to play it out. I'd rather them scoop to feeling like they can't do anything about what's going on right now, right? That's the dream. All right, do they find an answer for ECD? 2 to the bottom. I wouldn't mind having a castle. A castle now, a Castle Ardenvel. I did forget to bring those into the deck. Not the top deck we wanted. Pass the turn. That goes away. A Yorion to hit that would have been a good play for them. So, do we get the Ugin? I think we get the Ugin. Oh, Ugin got exiled. That's right. All right, well, this still does finish stuff off eventually. Counter onto it, so no Heartless Axe. Smith 0. Yeah, get out some more mana. Yay. I guess there's a reason to hold on to it for our other Kazuma. Showdown of the Scalds. All right. We only had the one Ugin. Ugin is now gone. That's not a win. We do have another Coma, though. Skyclave. Biennial Gods. All right, they have an answer. Darn it. Dude, they've drawn well. And, we've not so much. But our deck is supposed to draw lots of cards, and we still have only drawn 30 while they've drawn 50. Like, so the fact that we're still in this game, honestly, is insane. Like, we've drawn way fewer cards. That's just the power of Coma. So let's find another one of those, why don't we? For the love. All right, plays Apparition. They probably just play out the Glass Casket just to play something here. Yeah, I get the counter onto it. Which we might be doing the same soon. Okay, I wanted to see main phase, because if we can find a Coma, it's definitely worth it. Nope. Dude! I think we'll... Oh, okay. That's something. All right. ECD. These are both going away, so I guess we just hit the Skyclave Apparition. Yeah. Wish I could hit the Glass Casket. That would be great here. Wouldn't mind finding another Mirror Maid to like copy their bindings that they keep finding. Or a Skull. Of course, those are going away now, but... That would be nice. Mirror Maid against this deck should be nice. I think I misplayed a few times though where I could have used it. All right, well, Scry. Doomscar, Cosmos' Elixir. All right, that's a thing we can do. Let's start drawing cards, get some card advantage going. That's not what we want. Come on, all right. 2 cards a turn means that we should find something eventually, right? This means that we get to discard anything we find on the next turn, though. Darn it. Ah, for the love. We're gonna draw the perfect card here, and it's gonna get taken away. We do have Teferi's Tutelage that we can still go for, kind of. I guess that's why they've gone through their deck a bit faster, too. It doesn't matter, right? It's whatever we got. Pass turn. I guess I should be holding off on that for the Kazuma as well. There's a Teferi's Tutelage. Darn it, it gets taken. Nice. Darn it. Yeah, drawing on the end step. Okay. All right, there's a lot of cards we haven't seen from their deck yet. They're going to have a few Mazemind Tomes. I guess that's a pretty good thing for us to have here, too. I like our Omen of the Sea instead. It's better. I guess maybe not better. This ends up doing more over time. They got the Ugin. All right, all comes down to Coma. How quickly can we find a Coma? Now, oh, we got a Kazuma back. Ooh. We have to kill the Ugin. Yeah, we're still drawing cards anyway, right? So decline. Stop drawing lands on our turn. For the love. We can't have that many more, right?
I did all I deemed appropriate.
Alright, pass the turn. So many cards that we're not finding. I wouldn't mind milling them right now either. Like, that would actually be really dang good. So, Teferi's Tutelage would be sweet. Oh yeah, that dies. Ah! ECD. It's this. And gets to bring back the, stuff. Yep. Come on. Be something good. Mirror Maid. I can hit their ECD. Omen of the Sun the turn after. Yeah, okay. Two on top. We finally got there. All right, so copy ECD. Hit ECD. Kazumas are gonzoed forever, right? Was it destroyed? Guess we'll hold on to lands for now. Okay, pass the turn. Omen of the Sun for the next turn, so we at least get a threat to put on board. Yeah, you can take one of our glass caskets. That's fine. Doesn't bother us much. Dude, I think we're gonna mill him out, and we only milled like 6 cards with the Teferi's Tutelage. That's the sad part. Yorion. Okay. Things is still happening. Now Omen of the Sun becomes a little bit worse. This is hitting on their upkeep. I think we played all of our Yorions as well. We only have 2 in the deck. All right, pass the turn. Man, they're getting close to just being able to gain life as well, so we don't have them at the low spot anymore. Okay, play out Omen of the Sun. Get the Scry. I guess we'll do it on the end step. Another Glass Casket gone. Ah. Tibble. All right. Teferi's Tutelage. Like, that's how we win, is Teferi's Tutelage. All right, let's go ahead and activate this. Give him something terrible off the top of our deck. All right, you can have a Fable Passage. And then we got to keep the Teferi's Tutelage. All right, so... yeah, I mean, that's the game plan, right? They are milling themselves out with Tibalt a little bit, too. A little bit. Oh, goodness. So we need to find an answer for this as well, which, how do we do that? Ooh, I don't even know. Swings in. Yep, no blocks. Down to 33. I don't think there's a way that these two guys actually kill him. I think we actually throw damage at Teferi and at the Tibalt instead. So, Kazuma. With the counter, Teferi's Tutelage. This is actually a big deal. We still have more Mirror Mates. We still have other ways to be drawing cards in the deck. Can't find any of those, but, you know, we got them somewhere. Dude. We do need lands to play with Kazuma, potentially. I should have scryed first. That was a misplay. I want to keep them off of being able to play an Ugin. They hit Kazuma with this. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Instead of going at face. All right, they don't play out their Omen of the Sun. That's good. Lucky. Pass the turn. Draws more cards. Down to 19. Down to 17. Okay. Exiles our entire graveyard. Yep. Exiled with Elsa's Nightmare, not Tibalt. So now our Coma's off the table, which we should have another Coma, right? We still haven't found that. Yeah, we still haven't found the other Coma. Oh, if they find it here. All right, let's go ahead and activate again. Kind of don't mind having lands. I guess another Omen of the Hunt is nice, though. Not the way we want next turn, though. There's lots better things. It's nice with Kazuma where you can draw an extra card, which we could start milling a little bit more with. It's kind of, all right, don't pay attention to Teferi's Tutelage. Pay no attention to the man in the corner. Oh no, everything's going wrong. we still have several in the deck too. Ah, man, this has been annoying. Okay, we see a Heartless Act over there. Kazuma can stay alive through that, at least. Takes the counter off of Kazuma. Plays another one. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, we've found so many lands. Alright, I guess we Fable Passage. Does attacking in help at all? I guess we want to slow down the match still a little bit. We have more Teferi's Tutelages to run into. And so having a blocker actually for Skyclay Apparition is not the worst for us.
Surely you can handle a little pain.
Doomscar. They got Omen of the Hunt off of our top of our deck, right? Okay, so down to 25. They get to ultimate Tibble on the next turn. Glass Casket. Yeah, okay. Keeps us from hitting it. Dude. I mean, they stole our Omen of the Hunt off the top, which we already got rid of another one. Watch them find our Coma off the top now. Or whatever else. We don't have lots in graveyard, but they get their whole entire stuff off the graveyard. Down to 12. No attacks. Pass the turn. We're sticking in basically just for it. Yeah, I think he got us. They get to Ugin. They get every... How many cards is this? This is so many cards. It's ridiculous. All right, plays it Ugin. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Yeah, they're going for damage. That's definitely the right play. Down to 18. I just want to see if we can find a Fairy's Tutelage. If we can force them to exile a 3-drop thing, it at least slows the game down a smidge. Cosmos. Yeah, basically any creature that an attack in is good here. I think we have one more Doomscar. I'm playing this out to the end just because, you know, I'm in it to lose it or win it. Whatever way this works. Dude, what a match. Yeah, if we get a Doomscar, we're actually okay, I guess. Omen of the Hunt. I'm at 27 cards now. We're not dead next turn. Okay, hits us with Ugin.
My flames burn.
Yeah, we go ahead and activate the Omen of the Hunt now. In response. Omen of the Sun, not worth it. You can have Field Patches. I guess it would have been better to try to dig too deep. So leave that on top, you get nothing. And just like hope they didn't find Coma or Teferi's Tutelage. We don't have another turn after this unless we find Doomscar, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure we have one more, although they stole... They might have stolen their last one. Because I think he did steal one of them. Cosmos Elixir. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's a good game. One more draw. What is it now? Oh yeah, we don't draw actually. Okay, good game. Oh man. What a long one. 8 cards left. To 25 cards left. Yeah. All the crazy shenanigans. Dude. So many lands drawn throughout that process that didn't have to be drawn. Dude, if I had found a Cosmos Elixir or multiples earlier on, that would have been so nice. I think they were like all at the bottom of our library. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. That last game wore me out, but this is so fun. I had an absolute blast playing Cosmos Control with this. It's pretty good. I like it. I definitely think other Yorion piles might be better, but this performed better than I expected. Did the Teferi's Tutelage side of things actually work out for us ever? No. But it is a hard lock. Is it better probably just take all these out and go for more Comas, other stuff, like splash for Tybalt like the other guy did? Probably. But it was really fun. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I kind of like having that like shenaniganery type of way to go about everything, where you can't just find Doomscars, Omen of the Suns, Glass Caskets for protection or for control, and then Cosmos Elixirs, Teferi's Tutelage, Mirror Maids can just create a rather quick way to mill people out. Actually, if you have multiple of these, it's really good, and this is a way to do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. No secret word for the end of this one, just because I'm exhausted. Okay, guys, that was I'm putting everything games in order. So that last one was let's see, it was like 40 5 minutes long. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that was a blast. I hope you guys, if you guys stuck through that one, that's a reward in itself. Thank you guys. Bye.